Hey guys, and welcome back to Rock My Face. Today I'm going to do a look for you that I really think you're going to like. I found this cool picture online and it inspired me, and I want to try to recreate it for you guys. So it's just a simple golden smoky eye, but it has a flare with the eyeliner that I'm going to show you how to do that still will make people say, hey, I really like your shadow or your makeup. Who did it for you, or how did you do it? So I think you're going to really like this, and let's get started. Okay, so I've already moisturized and primed my face, so I'm going to get started with my foundation. And I'm going to be using a stippling brush. And the reason I'm using a stippling brush is so that my skin will remain sheer and have that dewy look I really want to keep for this eyeshadow. Okay, so I've got my foundation on, and what I'm going to start off with, instead of starting with my shadow like I usually do, I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows. Just because I'm going to actually go off of where my eyebrows begin and end as a guideline to the shadow and the liner that we're going to put on. So I'm going to go ahead and just with a really light brown, I'm just going to tap in. Just fill in any holes that I have. And I'm going to actually pull my the line of my brow where it ends, I'm going to pull it down just a little bit. Okay, now that I have my brows exactly the way I want them, I'm going to go in with a primer. You can use any primer you want. You can use Paint Pots, or you could even actually use concealer. I like to use the primer just because I do have a slightly oilier eyelid, and it does tend to crease my shadows. This actually just helps me keep them on longer, so it's just your preference here. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to use this white matte color here. And I'm just going to take a shadow brush, and I'm going to start right on the inside of the eye. And I'm also going to place it right under the brow. And I'm going to bring it, see, on in the corner and actually down a little bit underneath the eye here. Like that. Okay, so from here I'm going to take a 286 brush. You can use any brush, a 217, or just any kind of, even a clean shadow brush. I'm just going to buff this out just a little bit. Okay, so from here I'm going to take a gold shadow, and I'm going to be using my Naked palette, and the color I'm going to use is Half Baked. Now if you don't have the Naked palette, any gold shimmery glittery shadow will work. There's also a hip L'Oreal color that looks like this. You can get it from a drugstore. It'll work just as well, any kind of gold. So I'm going to take that gold color, and I'm going to run it right in the center of the eye. And now I'm going to take a detailer brush, just a small brush, and I'm going to get this same gold, and I'm going to take it all the way underneath the eye. Okay, so next I'm going to take a little bit of a darker gold here. This one is called Smog. You can use whatever you have, and I'm going to place that up right along the brow bone here. You can see it's just a little bit darker than the gold we just used. Now, the reason I drew my brows earlier was so that I can use it as a guideline. I'm taking it to right along where I ended the brow. Just like that. Now I'm going to use my Deluxe Crease brush and I'm going to blend those in together. Okay, so from here I'm going to take a brush, just a straight edged brush like this, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do the liner. Now what I'm going to do is, because I am using a shadow and not a cream, I'm going to make this brush a little damp. I'm just using a wet wipe. You can use water or whatever you want to use. It doesn't matter. Just make the brush a little bit damp. Now we're going to take a black. I'm going to get some right on the tip of this straight line brush. And I'm going to take it right here on the corner and I'm going to place it one going down. And then I'm going to go up a little bit and I'm going to go up with it. Just like that. Now I'm going to slide this straight edge brush with it. Okay, so I'm going to use my same accent brush, and I'm going to take this color here. It's called Dark Horse. Whoops, let me see. And it's just a super dark, kind of a metallic-y brown. And I'm going to run that up on the outside of that liner we just placed, up onto the brow bone, right underneath where we placed this. So that will peek out still just a little bit. Okay, so from here I'm going to take my Deluxe Crease brush again and I'm going to buff that top out. Okay, so from here I'm going to take a black shadow once again. And I'm going to line the center of my eyes with it. Sorry guys. And I'm going to run some right along the lash line as well. I'm just going to work it in and buff it out just a little bit. Okay, so for a liner on the waterline, I'm going to use a white pencil. This is going to bring together where we have the white shadow, and we're also going to put some white in between the 2 points on the outside. Okay, from here I'm going to tidy up, so I'm going to take some concealer and just run that right under the eye. Okay, so for my contouring, I am going to contour just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of tan here, and I'm going to run it right under the apples of my cheeks here, right where a natural shadow would fall on both sides. My jawline. Along my hairline here. Just going to really work that in. Now for the cheeks, I'm going to use this middle coral pink color here. And I'm going to place it right on the outside of the apples of my cheeks here. I don't want to go over where we put that white highlight. Then I'm going to take my stippling brush and I'm just going to mesh those two together. Okay, for my mascara, I'm not going to put any false lashes on. I'm just going to curl them. Okay, now on my lips I'm going to use this like a coral pink color here. And I'm going to top it off with this really sheer pink gloss. And guys, that completes my look. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you liked it. Maybe you learned something. If you didn't like the outside liner, you could totally just do away with that and just do the shadow. Make it a little bit more conservative. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day. Bye.